Students who work hard all year round to find success in the classroom, and you're going to tell us all about that.
Absolutely. Many of these kids start in infancy and they attend until they are ready for kindergarten or first grade. And what they're learning is something many of us take for granted. Here's today's What's Cool in Our School.
Is this a popsicle stick?
Oh, I need a big popsicle stick.
It looks like a typical preschool lesson.
This is called an experience time. So what we do is we do basically some hands-on either art activities or food so that we can get a natural language experience.
Look at mine!
But how these kids experience language
I want 2 more pieces of tape.
And 2 more pieces of tape.
is anything but typical.
Look, I made it!
It's a process because, you know, he's getting signals that are going to his brain that he's not used to hearing. The back of it is just a magnet.
All the children at Northern Voices School are either deaf or hard of hearing, and most hear through digital hearing aids, or, in Austin Wright's case, a cochlear implant.
It just sticks right on there.
Daniel, do you want some crackers? Oh, very nice.
Students don't just pick up language, they have to be taught each and every sound.
Let's see what you ate. Thank you. Good try.
Cochlear implants send signals to the brain that take intense training to turn into language. With the help of computer software, photographer Tom Cornell and I got a taste of just how difficult it is.
The dog something?
Dog growl something.
And that's how hard our kids have to work all day.
Teachers work with children from infancy through first grade, preparing them for mainstream classrooms.
That's 4.
And if we get them when they're in the early childhood ages, that they'll prosper even more in the grade school ages, and they won't need to have that para. They won't need to have that sign language interpreter.
Rhonda Sivaraja's son came to Northern Voices when he was 5, older than the students you see in class now. And while he requires more support in class than these students might, he's a straight-A, mainstreamed 7th grader with a bright future. Sivaraja credits to the training he got at Northern Voices.
There are many deaf adults who are very independent, hold down, very high-paying jobs and are very educated. But nationwide, the average continues to be a 4th grade reading level for people exiting high school who are deaf.
Sometimes I don't catch all the words, and I think I have to ask.
Becca Johnson got her implant when she was 5. Her father helped establish Northern Voices so Becca could get the education he believes makes her more independent today.
She was at a church camp with all her friends last weekend, all on her own. She goes and does the riding all on her own.
With 2 children who have cochlear implants, Reagan Wright has experienced frustration trying to utilize a technology still new to school districts.
This is basically the only school that works with kids that have implants at this time. So the districts, we've tried talking to the districts, but they haven't handled this type of situations. All right, are we ready to go home? Can you hold my hand?
Now the Wrights have another option.
Say bye-bye.
One of many to consider when a child is diagnosed with a hearing problem.
I think it's important to have all options available to parents so that whatever they may choose for their child, whether it be, sign language or cued speech or oral education, it's just important to have the options available.
All right, we'll see you guys. Take care.
Speaking of options, the staff at Northern Voices does say parents have a lot of choices and a lot of families choose not to use cochlear implants. Those students have other educational options. For more information on Northern Voices, click on the link on KARE11.com/sunrise and look under Cool in School. And another neat thing that this school is doing is they are working with the home districts of these students so that those districts know exactly what these students are capable of and what they need, and kind of training other educators in what's going on with oral education.
And I'm guessing could probably then serve as a reference for those schools to keep coming back to as far as...
Yeah, they were having some schools travel quite some distance actually this summer to come in to look at what they're doing.
Has a very strong start to what's cool in our school.
Oh, good. Thank you.